I have high hopes every time I do that I'll get it, but I don't. I have high hopes. One day I'll frickin' do it. Yo, I can't believe I just did that. You guys legit just saw that. That was the second bottle flip. I mean, it doesn't really count towards the record of like doing a bottle flip at the beginning of every video, but I just nailed that. So we're not gonna count it. That was practice. But it was the second try. I'm gonna keep this water bottle. I'm not gonna drink out of it. And we're gonna use this for next time. What is going on, guys? My name is Zeus7, and today we're gonna be talking about things that we have to fix on the Mazda. I don't like fixing things on the Mazda. I don't like maintaining it, even though it's a greatly maintained vehicle. And I think you guys should personally buy it when you are in the market for a car in the winter. There's just some things that we have to go and fix, and that's gonna be part of upcoming videos. Like I said, you guys know I'm on a budget. If you guys watched the Build My Mazda 3 video, I told you to pick out budget parts, and you guys thought turboing my car is budget, which I don't know how much money you guys make, but I definitely probably don't make as much as you do if you think I should turbo my car on budget. So we're just gonna talk about some things that I have to do on the Mazda, and that's the biggest focus right now, is fixing those things so that when I do sell a car, then it sells fluently and I don't have to get lowballed or anything like that, which I already know that I'm going to because of the things. And there's one thing that we can't fix, which is unfortunate, but hopefully they don't notice. It's a nice chill day out. It's not like super hot like it has been lately. So we can start with the front end. Front end of the Mazda is pretty clunky, I must say. I believe the sway bar bushings on the front are going. The links were replaced. That side doesn't clunk anymore, but that side does. So I think the sway bar bushing is going on that side, which means both of them are gonna have to get replaced. I'm gonna bring it in the shop because I have to get something else done, which I'll mention, but when I get that something else done, I'm gonna probably either get them to check it out when it's on the hoist, or I'm gonna be able to get it on a hoist before that and play around with it, see if that's, because that's the only really the option that it is. I mean, it would kind of make sense. I don't know. I honestly don't know, but we got a lot of suspension issues with this thing. It's suspension and body that's the issue here. So if we come out here, also the brakes, I got front and rear brake issues. It's funny because everything that needs to be like replaced is like super important, but you know, I was supposed to do the brakes, but then I got Mazda speed seats. So the front pads are okay, but the rotors are warped, so I need to get these replaced, which means I'm just gonna, you know, do the front pads and the rotors, get those all replaced. And now for back here, the rear pads don't even exist. The rear pads are actually from the OEM ones from when this car came out of the factory, so these are about 10 years old, and I still have the OEM ones on there. There's just like, there's no pad at all. There's absolutely nothing. Like, that's not pad. You think that's pad, that's just the back, like that's the back, that's not the pad, that's what hold the pads on. Those need to be replaced, which means I'll probably redo these because these are pretty worn down from the worn down pads. So I'm gonna do a full brake swap. Should cost me around $250, and you know, I should be able to do it myself. Now I did mention about the front of the car. I do have trailing arm bushings I have to do. I also have very bouncy rear suspension. I think that could possibly be the trailing arm bushings. However, I didn't really notice it being bouncy before, so I'll have to figure out with that. The shock that I have aren't blown. I checked them. They're the BC shocks. I swear they aren't blown at all. So I don't think it's that. And like, I mean, I changed the spring preload and everything, and I don't think it helped it. So I think that could be my trailing arm bushings just like dead, just dying right now. Like, They quoted me that I had to do it probably 2 years ago now, and I still haven't done it, and now I'm lowered. So there's just extra stress on everything right now, and especially the trailing arm bushings. I'm gonna get that done pretty quick because it's a lot cheaper than I thought it was. So there's that, and then so what we have right now, front sway bar bushings, trailing arm bushings in the rear, brakes need to be done. So looking at that, that's probably like 1,400-ish in that range. If I bring it to the shop for all the bushings, then that'd probably be maybe $1,000. But if I do the brakes myself, that'll be no problem. And then also, just to finish it off, there's just body work. So a lot of the dents, we got a dent right here, there's a dent right there, there's a minor dent right here. Don't think there's any dents along this side. And then on this side, you guys know that there's the big dent in the rear door. I think there might be there's a small one right here, and then this is also dented in, but that's not a big deal. You can't even notice that. And if I do roll this, then that won't be a problem. You can't even tell. But the plan for this is to get this whole door replaced because that dent's not worth it. This whole door is starting to corrode up the side and everything, so it's definitely not worth it. And then I also have this issue right here. It's because I hit a mailbox. I slid into a ditch and I hit a mailbox, so of course this got nuked. So it's a little off, as you guys can see. The thing is, you can't fix this piece. That's like straight up just metal, and it connects all the way up to your quarter panel and the roof. That's the only thing that won't be fixed here. Other than that, I'm gonna get a door from a junkyard. We'll make a door replacement video. Everything that you guys I've told you about, we're gonna make a video on. Just gonna, fix up this entire door. But other than that, like that's all that really needs to be done so far to maintain the Mazda. I think, maybe there might be a couple other things. I'm not quite sure. Everything runs fine. It's, a strong living car, and it just wants to go on and on. So we'll see as time comes. Obviously, when I bring it to Mazda, I can get them to check over, see what's got to go on. But other than that, within the future, I can't all afford it right now. But the brakes got to be done soon because my brakes are garbage. And the dent, if I can find a door, I think my local wrecker place kind of does like doors at like 75, 100 bucks maybe. So I can do that, no problem. I just got to figure out how to get the door off. You guys know how we do it up in this channel. We'll get to it when the time comes, and we'll figure it out, and I'll have videos, obviously. But that's a video for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I hope you guys will stick along for the maintenance of the Mazda 3 for selling quality. But my name is Dude7, and remember, guys, keep on vibing. By the way, my new brand name is going to be KOV Customs. For now, I think I'm going to stick with that. KOV stands for keep on vibing, and I mean, I'm going to be doing a lot of custom stuff. So stickers, probably I want to try and get shift handles custom made and everything, do that myself. Shirts and stuff like that in the future, all exclusive to KOV Custom. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.